Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lots of repetition happening today. Listen, faith lives in the void. Faith lives in the void. That's the message. So I heard the song Remember the Time, Michael Jackson. But speaking of Janet Jackson, funny how time flies when you're having fun. Oh, baby. Okay. So that was Janet Jackson, Funny How Time Flies, and Michael Jackson, Remember the Time. So Jackson, whether it's a first name or a last name, is significant to this message, as well as you might be wanting to name your future child Jackson, whether it's a boy or a girl. Okay, so we always start with a beautiful message from the earth. It's the crystal. The opal is what is going to be used. The opal is all about joy. The affirmation is, my soul sings and dances to the vibration of joy. So Spirit is saying your soul is going to experience joy. I just saw somebody right now having their right hand over their chest, and they're just breathing. And if you want to do that, go ahead and put your right hand right in the center of your chest and just inhale and exhale. And when you inhale, feel joy coming into your body. Feel it filling the space of your body through your breath. And when you exhale, feel yourself releasing anything that will block your joy, like overthinking, overanalyzing. So right to the message, we're going to be using the Starseed Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. And we're going to have a message from the Kuan Yin deck from Alana Fairchild, and of course the Healer deck from me. Oh, and then we're going to get some messages from the career cards near the end or the middle or something. But anyway, the faith lives in the void. Now let's talk about the void a little bit. Winter time, as we think about the seasons, as we think about the nature's cycles, winter, spring, fall, summer, right? Winter time represents a time of rest. We just celebrated the final supermoon of 2024, the Beaver Moon. And the Beaver Moon is all about gathering your resources before the long winter. You know, I just heard cold, hard winter. So some of you have endured some very cold, hard winters, and you live in a place, right, even right now, where your winters can be kind of extreme or difficult, but you wouldn't change it for the world. I don't know. You've learned to adapt, which is another one of our watchwords: adaptability, flexibility, compromise, perseverance, endurance. Thank you, Carvita. So, wintertime represents a time to take stock, introspection, slow down, go within, batten down the hatches, relax, restore, renew, rejuvenate. It's a time of rest. Now, the thing about winter, the season of winter, is when you are moving in the way that you're moving, you can have nature cycles anytime. So spring could be winter, winter could be spring, fall could be summer. For instance, you see how the temperatures are lately here in the earth, right? Middle of November, and you're wearing shorts and flip-flops. Some of you in places where, like, you're supposed to be in, it's football season in some areas, so you're supposed to be in sweaters and caps. However, you are wearing flip-flops and sneakers and going swimming because it's unseasonably warm. How about when it's supposed to be warm, but then it's unseasonably cold? You see what I'm saying? So winter time in this instance represents the resting. So any time of year, any time you feel like I need to just go within and restore myself, you are having a winter. Now, it just so happens that we are coming up in next month on the winter solstice. Did I say winter solstice? Yeah, okay. So the winter, December 21st. So we're coming up on the longest day, or the shortest day of the year, rather. summer solstice is the longest, but the shortest day of the year. And it also represents, a huge astrological shift or leap for us that are paying attention to the stars, because the stars kind of tell us a story. They give us a bit of a timeline, or a bit of a insight into what's happening, right, and on the earth, because remember, everything happens in cycles and patterns, all right? So you have looking forward to the wintertime in northern hemisphere in December, all right, as we're closing out fall with a bang, right? Because 2024. Can we just 2024 right quick, right? Ooh, okay. So this winter, you have an opportunity, or if you're watching this from the southern hemisphere, whatever season it is for you, if it's not coming up into wintertime, just know that the energy is, this is a time for you to stop and go into the great cosmic womb, the womb of creation. God's spirit hovered over the deep and created the world by speaking. So see yourself kind of in your quiet place, your sacred space, your secret place, and you are going within. You're thinking about your life. You're thinking about, yourself. You are thinking about your future. You are thinking about even the present moment. You're just taking the time to not push or prod, but just to rest, relax, renew, restore, rejuvenate. You're in the void, and it's okay. This is the place of the unknown. This is the place of the unknowable. Right now, your most powerful affirmation to make is, I don't know yet. I don't know yet, but you will know. And the void is going to help you with that, but you have to slow down. You have to cease activity, cease meaning the doing, and become more of a human being. Now, in this void, should you choose to do this, you will be surprised that you will remember forgotten wisdom, because you have done this before. You have the card Lost Lands here that talks about soul memories and gifts, and that you have been here. You're ancient. You have been here and incarnated many lifetimes, and so you have skills. You have certain talents and gifts that want to emerge in this lifetime, and so a lot of you will be or are in the void. You're either going in the void, you're in the void, or you getting ready to go in. So take the message as it resonates, but in the void, it's a beautiful place. And again, embracing the winter or the rest of your life. The rest of your life, but the relaxation and the rejuvenation of your life, resting in the season, because you have been putting in some major hard work over the last few years, few months, few weeks, but I'm getting a strong message about a few years, and you've been grinding, you've been really focusing on healing and helping and serving. So it's time for you to reap the benefits. It's time for you to receive the rewards of what you have been. I'm seeing somebody plowing in a field, but what you have been cultivating, what you've been growing, all right? I don't know if y'all could hear that, but my fan went off here. So I don't know if it's going to change the sound, but it was actually kind of soothing having that little slight hum under there. Some of you all might feel very relaxed with like a humming or a vibrating. Y'all know it's late. I'm naughty, but vibrations may soothe you very much when you fall asleep. Anyway, moving on. Okay, but in this void, in this place, embracing your winter, you're gonna find some new gifts and discover, some talents that you have. That's what the career card deck is gonna do for us. Let's just get a few cards. Let's do 3. Okay, I wonder if we get all 3. We have 2. So you're going to discover that, especially those of you who are entrepreneurs, business owners, you work in the business world, and there is not a need to separate your spirituality from your material life, right? It's not separate. You're not, I'm very spiritual, but then when I'm at work, I'm this, no more masks. You're at a place where your work, your soul's mission is your life. Like there's no separation. There's no separation between soul and commerce. So you're learning that you have a gift or a knack to bring people together, and you're going to build something that has to do with it's a soul focused, like a healing, you know what I mean, a business or a ministry, you may call it, a service, you may call it, whatever you call it, you're going to bring your soul and commerce business together. So you are a keeper of business. This is a whole archetype actually that talks about someone who is very smart, someone who is strategic and has a business mind, high performing, analytical, collaborative, someone who's a team player, goal oriented, soul led. You know what I mean? You're going to be led by your soul with whatever this is you're creating, and it's going to be very, very successful. Number one, and number two, it's going to there's not going to be separate entities. It's going to all be one thing. Somebody knows exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, should this be separate? Should this be separate? No, it's going to be one thing. There's going to be no separation between what your soul does and what you create, your commerce. So that's a model, a business model that we're going to be seeing more of in the coming years, right? Okay. The other one is the writer. I'm going to get 3 cards, but let's talk about the writer. So some of you will be writing. You are discovering in the void in this winter season, or this time of winter in your life, is you're going to be discovering that you have a gift for writing. You inspire others to discover themselves. All right. You write from your spirit. Your words have power. Your words are life. Your words are light. Okay, your words are wisdom. So write. You may be writing in your journal now, having an increased need to write in your journal, or you may be writing more poetry, or even dabbling in songs. But again, you will be unlocking this gift and remembering some forgotten wisdom concerning your writing and your business acumen while you're in the void. That's what's happening. And faith is found in the void, because it is the unknowable. You don't know. You have all this. It's like unpacking a gift or opening a treasure, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have all of this. And then you have to figure out in time what you're going to do with that, how you're going to implement it. So that's what the void is. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, and we all do it, and it's necessary. So just get ready, because if you're in this place right now, know that you're going to be discovering these gifts. And if you are trying to figure out what's next, you might be getting ready to go into a bit of a winter, air quotes, season in your life, because God wants to show you what you do, what you have. You have so much inside of you. What's in your hand, Moses? And also, you will be remembering some forgotten wisdom, because you're going to need it, right, to help the others. Next one is artists. So these are like, okay, Renaissance folk. So as you're going to be unlocking your gift of artistry, your creation, it says, I see with the eyes of a creator, beholding beauty in all things. My art blesses others by revealing the beauty within. Now, some of you, let's put it all together. Your business may involve you creating, art, and as well as writing, because I'm feeling a very strong Renaissance energy vibe, right? But you're going to bring all this together. So let's say you make spiritual art, or you do something with crystals, maybe even an opal. You're going to be creating things that are useful as services, bringing services, and you're going to be very successful at it and very materially wealthy at it, because you are showing a business model that what your soul creates, from a most authentic place, is also able to bring you very much, a lot of prosperity. All right, let's just say that. Let's just put it that way. Bottom of the deck, last one, architect. Now, you could literally be learning, or especially if you already sketch, or you like buildings, or civil engineering is what I'm hearing. But the architect card is speaking to me as you building. This is you building your future. This is you in the void, in the unknowable, but writing your visions out. That's what this is. So it says, I give structure and form to universal design, and my creations give humanity a place to dream, live, work, and play. All right. I just heard a real estate agent too. So again, you're going to be remembering forgotten wisdom, and in this void, and finding out who you really truly came here to be, and realizing that there is no separation, in what your soul is creating and how you're going to make your money. So those of you who have been wondering about that, your money and financial strategies and just the future of what these projects are you're launching. This, I can't even get it. I can't even say it because the energy is so like when I say I feel like a stamp, boom, boom, going down like a stamp of approval. I just saw the logo for Arm and Hammer, Arm and Hammer. So I don't know whether that's a thing for somebody, but you're going to be building and maybe the fist, a fist. Because now I see like somebody pounding on a desk, but it's not an angry pound. It's just kind of like, yeah, 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 yeah. I know it. I got this. So I'm saying you're going to be very, very successful. I just saw the Six of Wands. So you could be a Leo ascendant. That's specific. Okay, but remember, your soul should sing and dance to the vibration of joy. Joy, 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 joy is your portion. Even though you're having a winter season, it's not necessarily a drab season or a dark season or heavy season. No, it's not. Or a cold season. It can actually be warmed by the joy of the sun, because you know that the sun is always shining for you. It's shining inside. You are the light, right? But you also, joy is your vehicle because you have done the work, you have put in the time, and all you have to do is just be happy and take this time of the void or this winter season as a time to be happily creating, happily manifesting as you're writing and remembering. Because when you remember this forgotten wisdom, please either make a voice memo or write it down. Write it down, because we have a tendency to slip in and out. So it's better if you just write everything down. Just, it doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't even have to be in a journal, maybe even a little sticky note or something, but write down this for these moments of bliss and these moments of clarity that you have, this insight and wisdom that you gain from being in the void. All right. I think I've said enough about that. Let's clarify a little bit the void. Stop. And the great cosmic moon. Stop a second. Stop. If you're going too fast. Stop is what I'm hearing. You're doing too much. Stop. Whoa. Yeah. Bunch of cards are still on the floor. And I'll get them. However, I got that stand under the shower until you heal. All right. Until you feel better, till you heal. These cards are falling all over the place. Be a softer, kinder, safe space. The void for you, some of you just need to take a break, take a breather. So it'll be a softer, kinder, safer space because you may have a very busy life or maybe a demanding life. I'm seeing somebody with a lot of people like needing them. You're not crazy. When you go into the void and take some time to stop and go into the great cosmic womb to be nurtured by Mother Gaia, by Mother, you will realize that you might be, especially if you're in this place of the unknowable or the unknown, you gotta find out that you're not crazy. So you are not crazy. Go into the void and you'll remember who you are. Two more cards. You've been nice, now be gone. Okay, for whatever reason you have been tolerating a situation, tolerating some people, tolerating something, but you really do have to go into the void now. You have to just take some time. Stop, as the card says. Stop and just go within. Again, it's going to be good because remember, joy is here. You have the opal. Use the opal. Keep it near you on the nightstand, on somewhere in your body, and it amplifies the energy of joy. Okay, so you've been nice because you're a nice person. You're a joyful person, but for whatever reason, I feel a message like this void here that you may be doing that with certain people. Just like it is winter. It's cold, meaning cold shoulder. You might have to just, give them the cold shoulder, now be gone, So that's what the void is about. You'll be understanding more of that, because whatever you were holding on to or need to, it could even be a job. You've been tolerating something, but you need to be gone. And when you do that, you'll discover how to unlock the artist in you, the writer in you, the one that's the keeper of business, who knows how to put the soul and commerce together instead of being separate. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Okay. How many cards did I say? One more. Love and love is your superpower. When you go into the womb of creation and the void, meaning, you're embracing that wintertime, embracing that quiet time, you'll realize that love truly is all you need. Love is all you need. All right. Okay. I know that we've said what we needed to say with this message. I just want to leave you with one more card from the Kuan Yin Oracle. that is going to cover our advice from spirit. All right, our advice. Let's look at her. This is such a pretty card. Can you? I hope you can see the details on this card. The lotus and just the jewels. It's just a beautiful card. You see that? All right. So, like I said, I already pre-shuffled, but let's see if we can get to, okay. Something, okay, there it is. That's specific. Mother Fierce. All right. You're going to be learning about Mother Fierce when you go into the void. This is card number 18. It really feels like a birthday to me, the 18th, the 18th. I'm here in January, September, and December, but the 18th is important here. All right. So you might be seeing the numbers 11, number 8818 is a number we had a couple of days ago. So you may even be seeing just a lot of eights because, gosh darn it, you're moving forward. All right. Okay, so Mother Fierce, right from the book. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. Here is the message and your advice. I appreciate you guys. Before I give this final message, I appreciate you guys being here, and I appreciate you understanding the ebb and the flow of the Divine Mavericks. When I'm in the void, I'm quiet, but when I come out, man, I can't stop talking because I'm so full, right? So you know, the energy is high. It's been an amazing year. We're going to close the year out strong. So if you feel like you need a session before the year's end, go ahead and book that. My calendar is open. I believe it is, but either way, or email me if you need something. But TheDivineMaverick.com is my website. On there, you can find the candles, which are not just candles. They're a whole experience, okay? I'm burning right now the Intercession candle from the Altar Candle series. I also have a Conjure series, which is, I just can't describe. Just go to the my website and look at fire therapy, and they're all there. So many to choose from, and so much you can glean. All right, and thank you for the reviews, and for those of you who have purchased and telling me like yes. So I'm like yes, I'm very excited. Meditations, t-shirts, you know, are on the website. Powerful meditations that I use the light language. I got to do it somewhere, don't I? You know what I'm saying? So just go ahead and get infused with that energy. Of whatever the meditation is. I have some root chakra. Well, all the chakras are on there. Well, 3 of them or 4 of them. But anyway, I do them as I'm called, as I feel led, because they are that powerful. So I don't do them all the time. But when I'm in that mode, I do that. Anyway, check those out on the website, or you can find me on the Maverick Academy, because when I don't post videos weekly, you can actually find me with the crew at the Maverick Academy at the round table having high-level conversations about things like this. So again, whatever you need is down in the description box below, or just go to my website, TheDivineMaverick.com. Here is the message from Mother Fierce. It says, Mother Fierce is your guardian. Nothing can penetrate the passionate fire of her fearless love. Your safety is assured, beloved. In the midst of any apparent challenge or threat, no matter how frightening it may seem, and no matter how insecure you might feel about taking a step on your spiritual path into more power, know that you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. Okay? So this is about you being in the womb of creation, mothered by Mother Gaia. We said that you have been growing spiritually, and sometimes this evokes responses from other people, and that void is going to help you rejuvenate. The responses may be loving or affirming. They may be encouraging and validating, but many will choose to be inspired by your growth. All right, and that's why, again, you take the time to go into the void. You take the time to heal. All right, healing for you is in how you choose to allow yourself to shine and not be diminished by the healing process of another. Okay, so again, finding your energy and separating it from other people's energy, you can feel it and learn how to finesse that, as the kids say, in the void. All right, what is mine? What is theirs? All of these things can be found in the void. It's a very magical place, nothing to be afraid of. Okay, it's nothing to be afraid of, and you're not missing anything. You're not behind the times, or none of that stuff applies here. You remember, this journey, what you are doing right now is all that really matters. Finding that place of love within, finding that self-love, and then letting that emanate outward, right? Your purpose and your mission here, what your soul is calling you to do. That's really the only thing that's important. Everything else, is just part of the the methodology in you finding who you are. So let's see. So you're going to be benefiting from the protection of Mother Fierce. You need to trust in her light and realize that she is shining through your own inner light, and she and you are one in truth. And from this perspective, you can always say no to any energy of fear and doubt that seeks to cause harm. Harm comes from a lower vibration, and it does not need to be feared, but it does need to be responded to with assertiveness and compassion. And again, you can find all of that by tapping into yourself throughout the void, within the void. Soul memories, soul memories, soul memories. And it's going to help, because this is not supposed to be hard and frustrating. It's not supposed to be hard and sad and frustrating. Your soul journey is supposed to be about joy. You actually tapping in to your place of joy. All right. I feel a little preachy, y'all. Let's get, because it's late. It's late when I'm recording this video, but I'm going to stop right here. And thank you so much for listening. And I look forward to working with you guys and just sharing more information and just continue to build this community. Till we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. See ya.